Hello, good morning. It's Friday, the 29th of April, and I'm coming up to 22 miles into a 200-kilometre DIY. Excuse the mixed mileages and metaphors. I wanted to just give an update on the GPS. Excuse my runny nose as well. I wanted to give an update on that GPS issue. Just to quickly backtrack a little bit, when I used the Garmin Edge 200, that was about a 2014 or before model. It only came equipped with GPS. The more modern phones and devices are able to pick up GPS plus GLONASS plus Galileo. But GLONASS and Galileo, not separately, they can only be combined with GPS. The first thing I noticed when I transferred over to the Garmin Edge, this one here, in February of this year, about 8 or 9, 10 rides ago, was how quickly it picked up a satellite signal before setting off. It quite often does it indoors. In fact, nearly all the time does it indoors. My Garmin Edge, I would sometimes have to wait outside in the street for 3 or 4 minutes before it picked up a signal. That was the first thing I noticed. Secondly, you may see on here the thin track there, that's where I'm heading. The black track and the cursor, that's where I am and that's where I've been. As I said in my last video, I just navigated on this with GPS plus GLONASS. I didn't even know what it meant, I didn't know any different. And the first thing I noticed was the black track was off to the side quite substantially. Now on a road like this, that's not a problem because it's obvious I'm not going to be in a field or in a river or whatever. But going through town centres, that was quite a big problem, especially when you had to make sudden quick fire decisions, sometimes in traffic or just cutting through housing estates. As I said yesterday, I've noticed that GPS plus Galileo notified me of my deliberate errors and course corrections much quicker. What I'm noticing today is the track, I don't know if this picks it up, is almost on the thin line. Almost. Is much more accurate, so I'm hoping going through town centres that's going to be much more beneficial. So as I finished the video yesterday, I said I'm going to try GPS plus Galileo for the near future, see how I get on. My first ride today, 22 miles into it anyway, it seems really good. Apologies for anybody who knows this off the back of their head, but a lot of the comments I've had on Facebook, Strava, YouTube suggest a lot of people are like me. They don't really, because it's relatively new additions to Garmin devices. Anyway, a few miles up here, I'm going to stop in Subway and have a 6-inch bacon and cheese. It's about 10 to 5, I'm a few miles from home. I wanted to do a follow on from this morning, but before I do that, just look at all this lovely wild garlic coming into Midford Station on the 2 tunnels. I live about just under 3 miles that way through the 2 tunnels and then about 2 streets off this lovely greenway. Just going back to the Garmin Edge. I've been using it today, as I described this morning and on the last video, with GPS plus Galileo, and it's been absolutely superb today. The actual, my course, the track I'm following, is almost spot on the intended route. That bit there is just a curve of a hill as I drop down steeply from Norton St Philip. But it's been spot on today, all the prompts when I needed them. As I came through Salisbury, I deliberately sort of took an alternative, just about a quarter of a mile detour. And as yesterday, instant notification that I was off course. As I started homing into the course, I started joining it at 90 degrees. I got a ping and a message popped up on the bottom. I couldn't see what it said because I was in traffic. And then as I approached the course, I got another ping. As soon as I was on it, literally within a second or so, I had the black message at the bottom, course alert, on course. So that's working fantastically well. Whether that is the update from Garmin Express a couple of days ago or not, I don't know. But I certainly wasn't getting that before. I think what it is this GPS+Galileo is so accurate. And I was thinking about it today. I think what it is that article, as I said, I'll put a link in it below. It suggests GLONASS is accurate to about between 5 and 7 meters. Galileo is accurate to 4 down to 1 meter, so you can see that's significantly better than the alternative, and I think that's what I'm benefiting from. I think so anyway, with my limited technical knowledge. Anyway, as far as I'm concerned, no training. I'm not a specialist in electronics. This is just a user's opinion and view. A big thumbs up for the Garmin 130 Plus with navigating on GPS+Galileo. Anyway, heading home. I've got a Guinness in the fridge and a lasagna. Looking forward to seeing my darling wife. It's bank holiday weekend. We've got a few sort of things planned. So thanks very much for watching. It's not really been a ride video. It's been more of a Garmin update video. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. If you got this far, see you next time.